Hi, I'm Dave, and I know wrestling. Do you want a wrestler who was progressive enough to lose the Intercontinental Championship to a woman? Do you want a wrestler that was progressive enough to lose TNA to another woman? And do you want a wrestler who likes to steal away women from other wrestlers? And I'm not talking about Edge. Then allow me to introduce to you my client for Dave Knows Wrestling's honest promos, the man who will prove that he is the one with all the stroke around here and why he is the chosen one for the last 2 remaining minutes of WCW, the king of slapnuts himself, Jeff Jarrett. Behold, the man who somehow had a career that survived the early 90s despite being given a stupid costume and a stupid gimmick that was a stupid attempt to appeal to what Vince McMahon thinks Southerners like. And I'm not talking about Sparkplug Holly. But hey, of course Jarrett would do okay for himself. After all, he is a 3rd generation superstar. Oh wait, I forgot. Vince McMahon wants to maintain that The Rock is actually the first 3rd generation WWE superstar. Which means it's gonna be pretty hard to acknowledge the fact that Jeff's the son of Jerry Jarrett and the grandson of Eddie Marlin. Oh, and while we're at it, WWE is also hoping that you've forgotten the time when Jeff Jarrett was the NWA North American Champion on WWF TV during the Attitude Era. Doesn't matter anyway. Jarrett's real rise to success has to do with the fact that he has somehow managed to be the go-between for 2 opposing parties. And I don't mean him being the kayfabe stopgap between the 2 Steves. I'm talking about his improbable friendship with both Jim Cornette and Vince Russo? Seriously, how is it possible to be friends with both of these guys? Because truth be told, Jarrett actually owes a lot of his credibility to having guys like Cornette vouch for him, and he owes his entire run at the top of WCW's card on Vince Russo being the only person, other than himself, who thinks that Double J is main event material. Even if that main event run comes at the expense of following in the proud Kevin Nash tradition of laying down for Hulk Hogan. Speaking of the expensive laydowns, for years many fans believed that Jeff held Vince McMahon up for a lot of money holding the Intercontinental title as hostage, and that Vince McMahon firing him on air after the purchase of WCW was completely legitimate. But now that Double J is going into the WWE Hall of Fame, everyone is now claiming that the whole thing was just one big work the entire time, and that they knew it all along. So in the end, if you want a wrestler who has followed in the proud Jeff Hardy tradition of showing up to work and being way too intoxicated to wrestle, a wrestler that might be the only cure for the Armstrong curse, and a former Intercontinental Champion who used to sing country music, hits people in the head with guitars, and is nowhere near as good as he thinks he is, and I'm not talking about the Honky Tonk Man, then allow me to introduce to you my client for Dave Knows Wrestling's honest promos, the chosen one, the double jerk, and the ready to rumble triple cage fighter, Jeff Jarrett. Okay, so he was a member of the Horsemen, the NWO, the Bullet Club, the TNA Hall of Fame, and the WWE Hall of Fame? How does he still manage to suck? Choke on that one, Slapnuts.